Okay, this is Module 8, Question 3, and let's say we want to figure out how we came up with these numbers. So it says test the claim that the proportion, so right away I know this is a proportion test. I also know this is a proportion test. When I read down here I see percentages, so that helps me. Men who own cats is significantly different than the proportion of women who own cats at the 0.1 level significance level. All right, so if there is a difference, this means we use not equal for our alternative. Okay, so some things I can rule out. I know it's not this one because it's not a mean, not a mean. Don't know about that one yet. No, it's not that one, it's not a mean. So I look for the key word. The key word is either less than, greater than, or in this case, there's a difference. And so that's not equal. All right, if it's a not equal, we know that this is a two-tail. All right, so it says based on a sample of 80 men, 40% own cats, and a sample of 20 women, 50% own cats. All right, so I'm going to go to my Google Sheets. I'm in my Data Lists tab. I'm just going to copy this here so I can see it. You don't have to do that part. And I look up here and I see it's two proportions. So it's the proportion for men and then the proportion for women. I see a sample size, but I don't see what X would be. X in this case, you actually have to compute it, which is simply, and remember you can just start with an equal sign, 40% times 80, and I see that's 32 out of 80. How do you know you computed it right? P hat right there. So this is for the men. Need to do the same thing for the women. So that's 50% times 20, which of course is just half. So 10 out of 20. And I see that matches. The other part you have to be very, very careful with doing is you have to change this right here, because I can see that I am looking at a not equal, and that's going to change these values down here. So it actually changed the p-value. So I can see based off of this now that my z statistic, negative 0.81, and my p-value, 0.417, which are these values right here. If you remember, if the p-value is greater than the level of significance, you fail to reject the null. So as you can see, Google Sheets has all these formulas in here for you just to use them. Reach out if you have any questions.